Hello everybody, welcome back to Minecraft on the Block. This is the, well, it's the FTB craft server. It's the techkitcraft.com boys doing a Feed the Beast, or specifically Sponge, Feed the Beast server. This is an open public server, and it's free to play on, and they would love to have people come and play. So the IP will be in the description, and what I'm doing is a tutorial series on how to get started on a server in Feed the Beast. Just how to get started in Feed the Beast in general. You could totally just use this for regular single player or any server. But I also wanted to encourage people to take the opportunity to come and play on a server, and I've had a lot of people ask me about playing on our server, the Crafter server, and this is a good way to kind of have a middle ground. I actually am using a different texture pack today. I'm using the, which one am I using? I'm using, I can never remember, John Smith. I'm tempted to go back because I don't want people to get confused between this video and the last video. So let me do that actually. Hold on a sec. All right, I'm back. I just get a little bit better frame rate with that. Well, there's a lot of stuff I like more about it. The frame rate's better, but I also just like the texture pack for building. But since we started in this one, I think I'm going to keep it for at least a little while. I might go down to the 32. This is the 64X, but it's all right. It seems all right for now. So anyway, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you a couple of things. So you'll notice on my mini map, if you take a look up in the right corner, I got the chunk grid on. And the reason I did that was because whoops. I don't know what just happened, but I did something kind of stupid last time, or I just was not thinking, and I wasn't really doing anything stupid, but I just was kind of being stupid. The way this works is that you claim a grid, a chunk. They call it a block, a town block. So if I go /T right now, you'll see I have, it used to say 132. I was thinking for some reason it was like 132 block. I don't know what it was. I don't know what I was thinking it was. But it's basically chunks. When you found your town, when you say /town new and give it a name, you get the chunk you're standing in. And I just happen to be standing right here, which was basically on the corner of this town, or of this chunk right here. You can kind of see, let's zoom in a little bit, of this chunk right here. And that gave me, whoops, excuse me, that gave me this little area right here as my first town. And then you have 32 total per people that are members of your town. You have 32 of these chunks. So I started thinking about it, and I decided to, I was going to actually wait and do it on camera, but I decided to do it off because I just didn't want to, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I was getting a little nervous. I get a little nervous with this kind of stuff. I wanted to claim it so that nobody else could. Now the block there, the chunks don't have to be contiguous. So when I do a /T claim, it will, this one won't work because I've already got this chunk claimed, but, it claims that chunk, and you can do that anywhere in the world. So what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to create a quarry somewhere else. I'm kind of hoping to find some like a red stone area. The red cobblestone stuff that I was telling you guys about, or the red stone bricks, I don't know, not stone brick, whatever it is. Anyway, I'm thinking about finding one of those and making a claim there and putting up a quarry, maybe even like a 2x2, so spin 4 there and make just a giant quarry. Also thinking about a place where I might want to get oil. If I find a gigantic oil spout somewhere, I'll probably do a claim on that as well, and that will allow me to hopefully get that oil reserve. So what I did here was actually somewhat interesting. I tried to block off, I kind of blocked off the middle here with the claims. And you can see I put these up to kind of help me know which chunks I had claimed. So you can see that I've got most of the middle here. This one right here, this chunk that we're in, as soon as I go out of here, right there, I'm back in the wilderness. And then if I go back, I am back in Galt's Gulch. So that was, I figured that no one can get over here. I mean, they'd have to tunnel through that mountain, and if they did, they could kind of get right here, but not a big deal. Who cares, right? Not going to kill me. They could come down from up there. They could make a big fall. I might kind of make some of these cliffs more sheer because over here, this is wilderness too, so they could come over here. And really, it's not about, they'll bounce off if they get in here, but I really want to have some protection around my area so that I can, kind of, sorry, sidetracked, so that I can kind of make some landscaping and stuff and not have to worry about it. So I don't know. I might end up claiming those outlying areas. But I also claimed all of the like intake points here, not intakes, like the entrances. So there's a spot over here that they could definitely get in through. So I got this claimed right there. So this little area, they couldn't just come down through there. They'd have to come over here. And I think I claimed this one too. So that, yeah, so that I kind of finished that off. I've got all these claimed. I've got it claimed across this little kind of valley, or this little pass, this mountain pass area right there. And then I got it claimed through here, a couple of chunks, one over there and one over here. And then as soon as you get out of here, you're in the wilderness. I thought about claiming this area, and I kind of still think I might. This would be, I want to do some stuff in here as well, because this entrance is really cool. Like this whole area to me, but I'd have to do probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to get that. So you got to kind of think about it, because you only got those to spend. Although as soon as I get somebody else, if I can get like Circaz or somebody on here, I'm not going to just invite anybody in, and I'm certainly not going to invite a bunch of, well, probably no viewers or subscribers to start with. You guys can totally claim your own town, and you can. I would love to have you nearby, just not too close. But what is that? Is that a cow? Seriously? Come with me, sir. You're going to have to come with me. I don't know where you came from, but you are coming with me. So anyway, I do want to have, like I said, I want to have people close and I want to have people around, but I don't, wow, something just went weird with my sound, but I don't want to have a bunch of people in my town. But I might have a couple of people, and I might, you know, specifically invite people. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. Anyway, I'm not trying to, it's not an exclusive thing, or that I don't love you guys. I do want to play with you. I do want you on here, but I also want to just keep it for the tutorial, keep it simple, and not have to worry too much about anything really. So let's just put you, I feel like the safest thing to do is just going to put you in here. Let's just put you in a little, just right by our chickens. You want, well, I'm taking up space that I was going to use for building. That's funny. You know what? I actually have some fence, but I feel like the fence doesn't work as well. I got some fence. I went down into the, let's just go get it. I went down into the mines and did a little work down there as well. I feel like I'm a little frantic right now. I'm trying to get all this information into you guys. It seems like I have enough food right now, so I'm good on that. Let's just put up a little fenced area, and we'll let him get him in there. We get one more cow, and we'll be good, because we're going to need some leather and stuff. Where'd he go? There he is. Yeah, that's fine. You want to be up here? Let's just hang out up here then. You can see the block lag is actually in pretty good shape right now. Come here. Come here. Actually, you know what? Let's get some of our fence up. Here, come here. Come here. So anyway, yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I've been prepping to do the tutorial. I actually streamed a little bit the other day, so if you guys want to check that out, I'll normally be streaming on, I have my own channel, and I guess I only have my own channel by virtue of the fact that I have to have my own channel to do comments or even to stream on the Craft TV channel. So, oh, that's weird. See, like the sound came back on the other, it's just crazy, something weird going on. Anyway, so yeah, Minecraft OTB on Twitch TV, but also check out Craft_TV, CRAFT_TV. That's where we'll be doing our thing. I just saw something over here. Oh, my Wolfie. He's not actually mine, but he's been hanging out. There's a couple of them, which is really cool. Anyway, I did some live streaming, just kind of the prep work and the claiming and stuff. So you guys follow me on Twitter, Minecraft OTB, if you want to know when I'm doing that. And it's cool. It's a lot of fun. You guys can talk to me directly, and we can talk about what I'm doing, and you can give me advice, and it'll be real time and a lot of fun. So anyway, I'm totally rambling. So we got a lot of work to do today, and I cleared out this little area because I'm going to set up my little mini workshop. What I was going to show you is that I claimed this patch, or this little mountain path over here as well. That's what I was trying to do. But you can see where there's wilderness. I'm in the wilderness right now, but I claimed gulch right here, these two chunks. I figured I don't really need that space right now. And I mean, I could always just, I mean, I can still do stuff with it. It just is wilderness, but no one can really get to it because it's going to be surrounded by claim chunks. So that's just an interesting way of going about this. Sponge helped me kind of think about that a little bit. So I thought that was kind of cool. Anyway, this over here, this is cracked sand. I don't know if I showed this on the stream, but this is a wasteland, and that's where you get cracked sand. And I just think that's cool. I'm going to use it for something. I don't know what yet, but use it for something. So let's see. It also doesn't rain in the wasteland at all. It's just kind of wacky. Like it looks all like dark and foreboding when there's rain coming. It's got nasty water. Anyway, I'm totally rambling and just getting off track for a tutorial, but I wanted to kind of talk you guys through the claiming part, just so you know what it's about. So anybody that wants to get a new town, so once you find the place you want to settle down, you just go and you find a chunk that you want to make the center of your town or the first part, and you go /T space new space then your name. And I think you can't have spaces in the name. It has to just be one thing. You can do like underscore or dash, I think. But anyway, and you have to get the name right the first time. You can't rename it. So anyway, you find your first chunk, you name it and claim that town, and then you can claim 31 other chunks around that. So anyway, that's where we're at. So let me do a little prep work. I just wanted to kind of get you guys started back up with where I'm at, get everybody back on the same page so that we can talk about it a little bit, and then or so that you guys can get kind of caught up with where I'm at, and then I'm going to get prepped to do the building. So we're going to do some stuff today. I'm going to get some rubber ready. I've got that. I've been kind of doing the trees. I planted them. I've got a couple more saplings up there that haven't grown yet. When they grow, I'm going to get the saplings and save them. I'll save these next few saplings because I'm going to have to replant anyway. I just wanted to get some more saplings. And I'm going to go ahead and get some rubber going in the furnace so that we can start on our first couple of machines. I'm going to lay down a little bit of a foundation. Got some copper there. Lay down a little bit of a foundation and I'm just going to go ahead and do all of these because I'm pretty sure we're going to need them. We could get more out of the compressor, but I'm just going to do those for now. Let's see. Yeah, we're getting some mushrooms grown in here, which is really nice. And wheat. So yeah, we're good on food. I'll do the prep work, do some more copper ore smelting. And if you guys want to follow along, if you're getting ready to do some of this work, get a lot of copper. Well, a lot of copper, maybe a half a stack of copper to start with. And I don't know, half a stack of rubber if you can get it. And some tin. Get some tin ingots, and we'll get all that in place. So that's iridium. I don't know if I said this on the stream. I'm going to always get confused between the stream and the tutorial, but that's iridium. And so I claimed that chunk to be sure because that stuff is really rare. I've definitely never seen it exposed like that. So we'll get into what that's used for later. That's going to be way down the road on the tutorial. Anyway, so let me get prepped. If you guys want to go off and do it yourself, get some tin, some copper, and some rubber, and then we'll come back and we'll start getting a little mini workshop going here. It'll be our first building in Gulch Gulch. I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back, and as is my wont, I have been jacking around doing about 100 other things than I was supposed to be doing. But I think I'm finally prepared. So a couple of things I wanted to point out. One, well, first off, I got some cows, and I got some pigs, and I got some... Well, I had a sheep, actually, and I don't know what happened to him. He's dead, but I probably could breed. Let's see. Are these cows ready for a breeding? They are. Nice. What about the pigs? I think it's too early for the pigs. Yes, too early for the pigs. So, also, I have a few chickens. This is really kind of, so right over there, see that I have a marker that says village. It was interesting. I was kind of running around looking for a little bit of sand, which I found, but just not like a desert. I can't remember where that desert was, but found some sand. Yeah, look, got 3 chickens. Well, 4 almost chickens. Let's see. Any of you guys ready for this? I don't think so. I don't think they're ready yet. Anyway, I found a village, and then found some pigs over there, and that village had some carrots. And so it's funny because I actually used the carrots, or I was going to get the carrots, and I got bounced, like city bounced up into a tree, and I thought I was going to die. But I managed to get down because I couldn't even walk around in the tree. It was like I was stuck like in the middle of like a chunk that, I don't know, something weird happened. So anyway, I was finally able to get down out of the tree without dying. And then I was able to get to one row of the carrots. Somebody had basically like claimed the chunk that held almost all the carrots except for like one row. So I got one row of the carrots. It was a cool village too. It was in like it's really cool. It's just right over there. So somebody's interested in that. I'm not exactly sure why they would claim just that. I guess they wanted some carrots and they didn't want to carry them. But anyway, this is the building. It's not... So I've actually spent more time than you would think. I got to get rid of some of these rubber trees, but I'm going to have to replace them first. Spent more time than you might think dinking around with this thing, just trying to get it set. And I'm actually kind of happy with it. I've looked in a few different texture packs, playing with it to try to get an idea of what I wanted to do. And I really like it in most, ouch. I really like it in most texture packs. I gotta fix that hole in the earth. Let's get fooded up. What do we got going on here? Oh, more glass. Good. So anyway, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do up the front here. I know I'm going to probably make like a double door here and here, or maybe just here. But I don't know. I just was kind of messing around with a small kind of feel. I know it's going to be, I'm going to have to make a basement, and then I can probably run pipes behind these walls in the hills a little bit, because I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to terraform this area yet at all, really. I mean, I don't even really know what I'm going to do here. I also found a really cool spot over there with some water coming down. It was kind of like this. It wasn't as much of like I really like our area because the gulch feels very like all the way around confined. I hope the audio is not getting weird for you guys. It's kind of acting strange for me. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, so I think I have enough material to get us going. I just did I kind of wanted it to be somewhat asymmetrical with this little porch area. Just a lot of stuff I'm trying to do. So I'm relatively happy with it. I'll get some glass in the front, but this gives us at least a starting spot. One thing I do have to do, whoops, is get some flooring in here. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do about flooring. I just don't know yet. I'm probably going to put down, I was thinking about half slabs to kind of half cover some machines, or like half slabs and then have the machines up a little bit. We might play with that. So let's go ahead and get started. I think I have enough of the materials that I needed to get us going. So what I'm going to do is make some things in this order. I'm going to make a generator. I'm going to make an extractor, and then I'm going to make a macerator. Those are the first three things we need. We can use a regular furnace for now, although it's not going to be as efficient. And then we're going to have to start working on power pretty much right away. And that's always a little bit of a challenge, especially since I don't have that many materials yet. So anyway, let's get started. Do we clear all this out? I got a little bit of stone. Get some coal out of there. Okay. So let's pull out. We're going to need our regular iron. We're going to need our tin. We're going to need our copper. We're going to need our refined iron. And we're definitely going to need our rubber. I only have 24 of those, but I think it'll be enough. So first off, we're going to need a bunch of these. And this is, if you do this just straight line like that, you get uninsulated copper. But if you put, this isn't going to be enough, is it? No, that's fine. That will give us 18 of those. That might be enough, but it might not. Actually, I can get one more out of this. So if you do it like this, you get the copper. You can also take the wires and then take one wire per piece of rubber, so it actually works out, or two pieces of rubber per wire, like one on each side, if you do just the straight copper wire. But you want the insulated because otherwise it'll hurt you. So let's go ahead and get rid of this just to get a little space. Actually, I can put this resin away. I've got a bunch of resin, but I'm trying to save it so that I'll get triple what that is if I can use it in the extractor. So next we're going to let's go ahead and do the generator first. So if we type in generator here, we get the generator, and there's a geothermal. We'll talk about that later. But the generator is some refined iron, an iron furnace, and a battery. Now, the refined iron is actually easy to make. You just put iron in a furnace and you get a refined iron, so it's just double refining a piece of iron. And we've got enough of that to make what we need. The iron furnace is easy. You can either just use iron or you can use a furnace and some iron. I'm going to go ahead and use a furnace since we got one sitting right here. And let's just grab this one. And we'll put this like so. There we go. We get the iron furnace, and then we need to make the rechargeable batteries. Those are, oh, I just realized something. I don't have everything I need. I need redstone. Didn't even cross my mind until just now for some reason. Okay, let me do some quick deep mining for some redstone. That's something we got to get, and I didn't think about it, so I'm going to start that process, and I'll be right back. Okay, as I'm back. I actually found a lot of good stuff. So I went down in the abandoned mine and I found a good way down. I got a bunch of stuff. I put some of it away, but I'm gonna get some filled tin can. I don't even know what's in there. Must be like food or something. But I also wanted to mention before I forget, I cut down one of those redwoods. I actually replanted right there. You can see the tip of it. Actually, it's a Douglas fir. And I got 2 stacks of wood. It was one of the 4x4s. It went so high. And so I'm not going to need much of it. The problem is it's ugly. It's this stuff. So anyway, all right, sorry about that. So we should be good now. So where were we at? We were going to make a generator, and we needed to make, that's right, we needed to make some batteries to get this generator going. So we got the refined iron. We just need 1 rechargeable battery. You can't click on it here because it gives you the charged version. If you want to get the recipe, you have to go RE- and then click on the uncharged version, and you'll see that you need the redstone and the tin. So we have that. Whoa. Talk about scaring the crap out of you. Luckily, I don't think we lost anything in that. But I gotta go take care of this other guy real quick. Man, he snuck up on me. I get kind of complacent. Because it just feels like you can't really... Goodness gracious, they're making a mess out of things. I'm gonna have to come over here and fix this. Anyway, sorry. That scared me. It really did. Because I kind of feel like, you don't see very many mobs because they don't spawn very many mobs around here when you're inside the city. So I'm going to have to do some walling off. Man, that scared the crap out of me. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, rechargeable battery. So we're going to do a couple of these because we'll need a couple. So I'm going to go, actually, I'm just going to do 3 of them to start with. I'm going to use some of the various types of tin that I have. Looks like I have like 3 different types of tin. But that gives us one, so... Let's just go ahead. Oh, right, I can't stack these because they're all different. So there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got the rechargeable batteries. Now we can make the generator by going 1, 2, 3, rechargeable battery, iron furnace. So we get our first machine, which is a generator. So now we want to make either a macerator or extractor. I think I'm going to go with the extractor first. So that's this one. And we need an electronic circuit and 4 tree taps and a machine block. Now machine block is 9 refined iron. So we're just going to do that one first. Like so. And tree tap. Let's see, do we have enough to make 4 of these? They don't stack, so it's kind of a pain. Look around, make sure we're not going to get attacked again. Man, that scared me so bad. Let's see. Let's fill in at least this little hole so we don't fall into it. Yeah, I don't think we lost anything. Okay. Tree taps, yeah. So what do I need to put away? I need to get rid of some of this junk. Gravel, cobble, track. This is a little pocket crafting table. I don't know if I told you guys about that, but we'll get into that. All right, let's see. Yeah, losing my mind again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be interesting. I can't use fir to make a tree tap? It looks like I can't use fir to make a tree tap. Do I have oak in here or something? That's unfortunate because I'm going to have a buttload of fir. If I can't use it for crafting stuff, oof, that's rough. Oak. Do you see oak? There's some oak. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it does. Huh. What do you know? That sucks. Okay, well, keep that in mind. You can't use fir to craft tree taps, apparently. Alright. And let's see. Oh, right. The other thing we need is this electronic circuit, which is pretty easy. You just need refined iron, redstone, and it's really heavy on the copper and rubber situation. Refined iron and a couple of redstone. And now we have an electronic circuit. Now we can put that down here. Put the tree taps, I don't know where they go. Like that. You can actually use this little question mark and it will overlay the recipe on the crafting table. It only works in the table though. So anyway, there we go. We get an extractor. And finally, I think we want a macerator. I think those are the first few machines we're going to make. So another electronic circuit, some cobblestone, some flint, and a machine block. And I don't have enough refined iron, interestingly. Thought I had that planned out. I'm just going to go ahead and make 8. Except for that doesn't work like that. So get some refined iron, cobblestone. Don't think I have any of that. Right there's some cobblestone and flint. Gotta get some flint. So this is going to give us our base machines, and this is probably where we'll end it for today. This is a really good place to get to. The other thing that we might want an electric furnace. The problem is, so we'll learn very quickly that it's expensive to run these machines with coal, really expensive, and that generator is going to run them off of coal. So we can do it, but it's not going to be ideal. I was going to see if I could get any eggs out of there. I totally sidetracked. But it's not going to be ideal. So let's see. I think that should be good. Let's make a machine block again. There we go. And I think it's something like machine block, the cobblestone, except for I need to make one more of these bad boys. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One refined iron and some redstone. They overlay, gets on top of those, and it's weird. So anyway, got one of those. But that goes there. Machine block goes there. Cobble on either side. Macerator. Oh, you know what? That's actually not going to work. I just remembered. Let me show you guys something. That's really interesting. I can't believe I forgot about that. Hold on one second. All right, guys, I just remembered something, and this is very important. This server is actually set to be played on hard, Greg Tech hard mode, which means everything is ridiculously hard, which is good, actually. I'm really into it. I just forgot about it. And it also means that you have to have your client settings set to match the server, or else you won't be able to make certain things like we just saw there. So you have to go into the Minecraft config gregtech.cfg file, go down to the, like, I don't know, it's towards the bottom of the file, and it's something about using full recipes, I think it's called, and you want to set everything to true. A couple of things you'll notice is that, like, the macerator, look at this, it takes the machine block, but then it takes 3 diamonds and an advanced circuit or any of these other things. Let me show you what an advanced circuit is. An advanced circuit is redstone, glowstone, lapis, and all this stuff. So we got to get glowstone. We got to basically go to the nether. So you got to get diamond to get a macerator, which I think is really interesting. And so that's really good. So what we have ahead of us is some mining before anything else. In fact, I would say that probably my next step is going to be, and I would suggest it also be yours as well, to just get yourself, however you like to mine, get yourself a good mine and just start digging and go down to about, I go to Y10, and I do about a 4 high single branch mine, so that, you know, mine and then move over 3 blocks and mine. And so you can see both sides of all blocks and try to get yourself a decent set of diamonds, because we want to get this macerator going for a couple of reasons. One, it's going to double all of our ores, but it's also going to double our diamonds. So if we, well, that's only true once we can get the diamond or the rock cutter. In fact, let's go look at that. I bet you that's probably a harder recipe as well. Yeah. Well, no, that's actually, I think that's actually the same recipe. It just requires a, let's see if we can hit it. Electronic circuit. Yep, it just requires electronic circuit and 3 diamonds. These industrial diamonds aren't actually, I don't think, in the game anymore. No, it's just regular diamonds. So we can make diamonds with coal, but we got to have, I mean, there's a lot of stuff we got to do. So this just takes, oh, and it takes steel. So it takes another run to get most of this stuff, which is really interesting. So yeah, like I'm saying, the next thing we're going to want to do is get, yeah, very, very much. The next thing we're going to want to do is get diamonds. Probably, I would say we need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 diamonds at least. No, probably 10. We probably need 10 diamonds to get started so we can get our macerator going, get to the end. We want to get to steel pretty quick. I think for me, the most important things are maximizing your materials, maximizing your production or your use of your resources. And a macerator does that in a couple of ways, like I said, for all the ores, for the diamonds, even for that, we have to have a macerator. If we get a macerator, we can macerate that into 2 iridium ore, which is huge because just one of them is really valuable. So so that's actually going to be very important. We do have the extractor though, so we can at least get this set up and I can show you how this stuff works. But I think I'm going to do that next episode because I really don't even know where I want to put them yet. And I got to get some bronze so that I can remove my machines without breaking them. You don't want to set an extractor down and then just hack on it with a pick because you'll break it and cause yourself some issues. So anyway, I think this is going to change my plans. I kind of forgot about that, and I'm glad that we hit it early because I think it would have been frustrating to get too far into my plans without realizing that. So we're going to have a little bit of a change of plans. I think I would do some major mining. So get yourself as many diamonds, as much ore and material as you can, and then get set up as much as you can to go to the nether. We're going to want to get some obsidian, so we're going to want to get our pickaxe, our diamond pickaxe, pretty much right away. Get some obsidian and get to the nether. And once we do that, I'm sure we're going to find that once we go to the nether, it's going to be pretty much overrun. And I'm sure we're going to come in basically at the same place everybody else did. It would be nice to get a portal gun before that happens. And if we find enough diamonds, we might be able to, because the nether is a lot easier to navigate with a portal gun. And even a jetpack would be really nice. I wonder if those are harder to make. Let's see. Electric jetpack. Yeah, advanced circuit, so we got to go to the nether. So you have to have been to the nether to get that. What about the portal gun? I believe you have to have an Eye of Ender, but maybe no. Obsidian, diamond. Yeah, so this would be doable if we get some if we can get an Enderman while we're doing some caving or something. We could get a portal gun. That would be huge. Use one of our diamonds for that. So anyway, I really apologize for the setback. I feel like that was a little bit of a setback in our tutorial, and I feel like I should have thought about it earlier, but we missed it. Happens to the best of us. Let's get you guys in love here. There's one. Getting some chickens going. Go over here and get some cows and pigs going. Yeah, so anyway, I feel like we are on the right track still. We just gotta keep plugging away. It's the mining, I think, that's gonna get us, because that's gonna take me some time. It's gonna take you guys some time, I would guess, to get to the point that you would want to be at with all this stuff. So as far as materials, so that's our next step. Take your time, do it right, get as much as you can, be safe, get back here, get yourself a good I don't know, dozen diamonds, and we will make the next steps in the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. Look forward to my least favorite thing in the whole world, which is even worse on a server, which is even worse on an open server like this, which is going to the nether. And I'll talk to you soon. Oh, Minecraft OTB on Twitter. Please follow me there. It's a great way to know if I'm going to be streaming, because I do some live streaming now. So I'll just let you guys know on there when I'm doing that. Subscribe or thumbs up if you like the video. Tell your friends. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks, guys.